Grab a cup of tea and let us have a chat about something you might have heard on the news. Bitcoin. Now I know what you're thinking. It sounds complicated, a bit futuristic, and maybe even a little strange. And that's perfectly okay. Today we're going to break it down in a way that is simple and easy to understand. Forget all the complicated computer talk. So what is this Bitcoin thing really? The simplest way to think about it is this. It's just another form of money. You have cash in your wallet, you have money in your bank account, and Bitcoin is just a new type of money that exists only on computers. Think of it like a really fancy, super secure digital dollar bill. It doesn't have a physical form you can hold, but it's just as real in the digital world as the money you use every day. It's a currency for the computer age. Now, here's where it gets interesting. With the money in your bank, if you want to send some to, say, your granddaughter Mary, you have to go through the bank. The bank is the middleman. They move the money from your account to hers. Bitcoin is different. It doesn't need a bank. Imagine a giant public accounting book, like one of those old-fashioned ledgers with all the lines and columns. This book is digital, and every single Bitcoin transaction that ever happens is written down in it. When you send Bitcoin, a new line is added to this book. The special part is that this ledger is copied and shared across thousands of computers all over the world. This makes it incredibly secure. Because so many people have a copy, nobody can go in and secretly change an entry. They call this shared ledger the blockchain, but you can just think of it as that big, unbreakable community record book. So how do you actually send some of this digital money? Well, instead of a bank account, you have what's called a digital wallet. It's usually an app on your phone or computer. This wallet has a unique address, kind of like a digital P.O. box. Let's say you want to send 1 Bitcoin to Mary. Using your digital wallet, you'd create a transaction that says, Dave is sending 1 Bitcoin to Mary's address. This message is then added to that giant public ledger we just talked about. It's a bit like sending a digital postcard. You put it in a very secure open mailbox where everyone can see the postcard was sent. But only Mary, with her special key, can actually receive what's inside. It's a public record, but it's also very secure for the person receiving it. A common question is, if it's just computer code, how does it have any value? That's a great question. Think about something like gold or even a rare stamp collection. They have value because people agree they have value, and because they are scarce. Bitcoin is similar. Its value comes from the fact that people want it and are willing to trade for it. Also, there's a limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin in existence. This scarcity, just like with gold, is a key reason why it has value to people. Now, you might be wondering, why on earth would I care about any of this? For most people, you might not need to. But for some, it has a few interesting uses. For instance, it can be a cheaper and faster way to send money to family living in another country, avoiding high bank fees. It also gives you complete control over your money, since it's not held by a bank. Some people even look at it as a new kind of asset to own, a bit like digital gold, but this is a personal choice, and certainly not for everyone. And this brings me to my most important point, safety. Because it's digital, you have to be your own bank. This means you must protect the password to your digital wallet, just like you do protect the PIN for your bank card, or even the wallet in your back pocket. If you lose that password, your digital money could be lost forever. So, if you're ever curious to explore this, the golden rule is to start very, very small and learn as much as you can from trusted sources. And please remember, this is new territory. It's not for everyone, and it's perfectly fine if you decide it's not for you. The goal today was just to pull back the curtain and show you that this Bitcoin thing isn't quite as scary or mysterious as it might seem. It's just a new tool in the world of money. Thanks for taking the time to learn a little something new with me today. If you found this helpful, a quick like or subscribe to the channel would be wonderful. See you next time.